Whenever I announce a workshop, a lot of you ask and reach out to understand how would this workshop really help. And I get a lot of queries since I've started doing the inner child workshop. I'm getting a lot of queries. How does this work? Would it benefit me? And of course, I also get people who show interest on the videos about inner child. Let me share a story with you, which is very recent client case, and it is about a lady, one of my clients, who is highly accomplished when it comes to her professional skills, when it comes to her social skills, when it comes to her popularity, everything you think of. When you speak to her, when you know her, you understand, you feel that she has got everything under control, that she totally knows what she's doing, how she's doing. But one day she told me, we had worked together for a few years, and then there was a break. Obviously, I felt that she didn't need me anymore. And then recently she got back, last month after I came back from Peru, she got back to tell me that she feels she's not doing justice to who she is. She's not doing justice to set the skills she has. She's always underplaying. She's always trying to kind of hide. And she felt that she's not being recognized for what she's doing. And whenever we are not recognized, because deep inside at the subconscious level, we know who we are, we know how much we are putting in effort, we know what we are doing, we know where we are heading, if we have clarity. And she is one such person. She has a lot of clarity of who she is, where she wants to go, and all of that. But then she told me, Sahar, despite all my effort, I don't know why I seem to be stuck where I am, and I'm not making progress for myself. When I am with other people, when I'm working for the company, whichever assignment, I just do it much before the time. I overachieve my targets. But when it comes to being recognized and when it comes to returns for myself, neither I am concerned, nor if I'm concerned, I really get it. And I have started to feel very disappointed and dissatisfied. And it felt very familiar story. A lot of us go through similar stuff. And then we happened to do a session for her, an inner child session. So what came up was very interesting. She realized when she was in the womb, just at 4.5 months, she was listening. So when the child is in the womb, if you have heard my previous videos on inner child, you would understand what I'm saying. If you have not, please go watch that and then come back. Because you may wonder, how can a child hear in the womb? The ears are not yet completely there, and at 4.5, the child is not completely, shaped, right? But when we talk about hearing, I'm talking about the sense of knowing, which is what your subconscious mind, it doesn't matter if you're just born, if you're 100 years old, it records everything, and that sense of knowing exists. And when we are in the womb, or we are till the age 7, our sense of knowing and connection to the subconscious mind and also to the other dimensions is very, very strong. We are very present, but it's just that we don't know how to express it, we don't know how to decode it, we don't know how to put logic to it, and of course we can't do anything about it. And slowly it fades away as we start getting conditioned by the society, parents, culture, expectations, and belief system and all of that. So in the womb at 4.5 months, she heard a communication, or she got a knowing when the mother was talking, and there were some discussions and arguments and back and forth happening, and then this continued. So in the womb itself, she had decided that it's better I hide, and I should not be noticed, and I should not be seen, to avoid this kind of atmosphere, to avoid being the cause of conflict in my home. And then she grew up like that. And sure enough, we had done the consultation before, so I knew the background, I knew how the parents have been, what was her childhood like. It wasn't really a surprising news for me to see her going through that session. But what I'm coming at is that, why do we do, or people like me encourage you to look at your life It is not because I need to do something or save my profession. There are 8.4 billion people on this planet, and unfortunately, all of us are going through a lot of issues and challenges. Why we insist that me or people like me insist that you must work on yourself, and it's not important how you do it. You can do it on your own, you can find a coach, you can go learn the technique and do it for yourself, whatever suits you the best. But it is important to take charge and not allow such small little memories which have got embedded in your system to hinder you from tapping into your potential. You, me, and everyone else have the same potential, same resources in terms of time and energy. We have the same ability to make the right choices. What stops us from doing this is our inability to remove the things that are obstacles in our way, the things that are not allowing us to see with clarity, the things that are actually fogged our knowing about ourselves and about our environment. So if you have been asking me over a period of time, or people like me, how would these kind of therapists work? These are real case studies. These are really eye-opening. I have worked with over 13,000 people in terms of in personal touch, either through my workshops or online, or I have had a very close look at their life and where things are happening for them, going wrong, going well. And trust me, the more you know about yourself, the more you get confident about your abilities, and the more you become sure of yourself and how much you can do and what all you cannot do. Two things will happen. Either you will remove the things which are not working for you, or you will upgrade yourself so that you can handle everything that is coming your way. Then the feeling of powerlessness, helplessness, or not having a choice diminishes. And once you realize you genuinely can have a solution and find a solution and resolve everything that is on your way by just knowing yourself and being able to tap into the resources which are available to you, you will move your life and through your life in the best way possible. You won't be dependent on people. You won't be blaming others and getting into victimhood. You won't be playing small. You will know, and you were assured that you can play big, and whatever you do would be the best you can do. So this is how, it is a simple example which just happened 2 weeks ago, or maybe 3 weeks ago, I don't remember it. But look at how that one belief, that one decision in the womb has changed someone's life over years and has brought her to, even though a great achiever and a leader in the corporate world, in her professional life, she feels so disconnected and dissatisfied. And so I would say someone who's not very contented with where she is in life. Does she deserve this? Definitely not. Can she change it? Absolutely yes. And that's what she did. And so can you. So please think about it. If you can do any investment that is best in your life, is the investment in your growth, in your well-being, in you knowing yourself better so that you can do better with more ease, with more joy in your heart, and in a way that is graceful, beautiful, and stress-free. Think about it.